Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Bubblegum Reviews. My name is Steve, and tonight's review will be on the movie Solo, a Star Wars story with Woody Harrelson, Emilia Clarke, Donald Glover, Jon Favreau, Paul Bettany, and Thandie Newton. I'm not sure if I'm saying her first name right, but anyways, a little quick summary on this is the story of obviously Han Solo and how he comes to meet Chewbacca and Lando, and just kind of the whole story with that, and them doing a daring job together and whatnot. But anyways, so first things first, I think one of my favorite parts in this movie is probably the very beginning of the movie, the little car chase that Han and Kira, is that how you say it? I can't remember if that's her name or not. But anyways, the little car chase that the two of them get into in the very early going is probably one of my favorite parts in this movie. It was really well done. I liked it. It was enjoyable. Um, I also liked Woody Harrelson's work in this. He did a really good job. I'm a huge Woody Harrelson fan. Ever since I watched Cheers, that freaking show just gave me new life on Woody Harrelson, man. And not only that, like just other stuff he's been in, No Country for Old Men and all that. Woody Harrelson's a great actor. He did a really good job in this. So did Donald Glover. Him being Lando was probably a huge. It was a really good job. Whoever did the hiring as far as who to choose chose the right choice there, because I was kind of thinking who else would have done it. And then watching him in this, he did a really good job. Like he, you could see him as a younger Lando for sure. I did not care for Alden Ehrenreich. I didn't care for his role as Han Solo. I really didn't. Something about him just rubbed me the wrong way throughout the whole movie. There was a few times I was like, that's kind of funny. Like the fake clicking when he was holding a rock in his hand. That little scene right there was pretty funny. But overall, something about him I just did not like. And I also didn't really care for Emilia Clarke's role as well. I felt like two roles were cut short. Rio, which happened to be Jon Favreau, his he was cut short, way too short, and so was Thandie Newton. I didn't. I she had her role just. How are you going to do that with two people almost at the same time? That part was a little like really wow, that was interesting. But um, overall, this was a fun movie. With what happened during the production of the movie and everything, with two of the producers getting fired, and I believe maybe the director or not. I just know Ron Howard kind of stepped in at the end of this, and two of the producers got fired, and a bunch of just stuff because of differences, two people got fired, and just craziness. But with all that happening, this movie actually turned out and it was not bad. Like there was a lot of adventure in it. There was some new characters that you meet. The music was pretty good. I'm not saying it was great. It was pretty good. John Powell did the music, and overall it was very fun and adventurous. Like I own the movie. I'm going to keep the movie because I'll end up watching it again. Right now I'm going through my chronological order of my Star Wars. So up next, I believe I have Star Wars Rebels to get ready for, which I've never seen, and my buddy is pretty excited for me to get on that. So, all right. But yeah, the other thing I did not really care for was space opus, the octopus in space. That to me, I guess you could say near the black hole. That was just. They should have never put that in the movie. I did not care for that at all, one bit. When I saw it, the first thing I thought of was like, am I watching Clash of Titans or am I watching a Star Wars movie? Like, it just felt so out of place in this movie. I did not care for it. But yeah, other than that, this movie turned out pretty well. enjoyable. The acting was pretty good overall. I mean, more good than bad. Ron Howard, you can definitely feel Ron Howard direction in some of this stuff. And yeah, I mean, like I said, it's fun, adventurous. As I said, director Ron Howard, who was Opie Taylor on the Andy Griffith Show. He directed Parenthood and The Grinch with Jim Carrey. I've seen Parenthood. That movie's hilarious. If you haven't seen that, I recommend it 100%. IMDb gave this a 6.9 out of 10. Rotten Tomatoes gave it a 70%. I gave it a 6 out of 10. As I said earlier, I will be keeping this movie because it's still enjoyable to watch. Like, with everything that went on, I totally take that into consideration because stuff like that can totally change a movie from being like getting ready to just make $1.5 billion to just not barely making its money back because of the firing of certain people and whatnot. So that's understandable. With that, reasons I'd say to watch this movie. Well, if you're a Star Wars fan, you gotta watch it, even if it's the most worst Star Wars movie out there. You have to watch Star Wars movies, because A, it's Star Wars. Are you a Star Wars fan if you don't watch a certain movie? No. I watch the bad ones. Episode, let's see, 1, 2, and 3, all those always being talked about as probably the worst Star Wars movies. I freaking enjoy those. I like Jar Jar Binks. I know he's annoying, but I still like him. Anyways, yeah, reasons to watch it. Being a Star Wars fan, it's adventurous, and Woody Harrelson. Those are my top 3 reasons. Woody Harrelson killed it, so I'll stick with that. Box office of $393.2 million on a budget of $300, so it made $93.2 million. If that's actually what the profit was after everything else, probably not, but that is after you take the budget away. So that's all for that. You guys have a good night. Up next, I will be watching the movie. This has been a long time since I've seen this. The movie Grandma's Boy. So stay tuned for that. Like and subscribe. Check out my Letterboxd, and also check out my eBay. As I said before, I'm always putting up new movies, so you never know. There might be something you like. That's all for today. You guys have a good day, and I will see you guys next time.
See, how'd you guys let me beat you on that one? Come on. There's no liars in this game. Just players.
The seat taken?
Nobody's in the seat that it ain't taken, friend.
So this is, Sabak?
Sabak.
Sabak. Got it.
You played before?
A couple times, yeah.
Captain Lando Calrissian.